Welcome back student. I am Santosh Misra, your account teacher, and this is cash book chapter of class 11th. So students, first of all, first we record all the transaction in the journal, and if the size of our business is bigger than sole proprietorship, then we have to make subsidiary book for the simplification of the recording of all the procedure. So in subsidiary book there are some types of books which are maintained by the businessman, such as cash book, purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, and journal proper. BRBP book was prepared earlier, but now these books are sufficient in the subsidiary book. And in cash book, all the cash transaction will be recorded in the cash book, whether it is capital nature or revenue nature. In purchase book, we record all the credit transaction of purchase, and in purchase return book, when we return some goods to the supplier and goods are already taken on the credit basis, then we records this transaction into purchase return book. In same way, when businessman sold some goods on credit, it is recorded in sales book, and when businessman sold some goods on cash basis, this item is recorded in the cash book. All the cash transaction, you can say cash purchase, cash sale, are recorded in the cash book. Of goods, of assets, both. Receipts of income is recorded in the cash book, and payment of expenses is recorded in the cash book. So if some transaction could not entered in this book, the journal proper will be maintained by the businessman. So what is the cash book? Cash book, a small businessman may be able to record all transactions in one book only, the journal. But as the business expands and the number of transactions becomes large, it may become cumbersome to journalize each transaction. For quick, efficient and accurate recording of the business transaction, journal is subdivided into special journal. You can say many of the business transactions are repetitive in nature. They can easily record it in the special journal, each meant for recording all the transactions of a similar nature. Example, suppose that all transaction may be recorded in one book. Cash transaction recorded may be one book, that is cash book, and all credit purchase recorded in purchase book, all the credit sale recorded in the sales book, and these special journal are also called day books or subsidiary book. Transactions that cannot be recorded in special journal are recorded in the journal called journal proper. Special transactions prove economical and make division of labor possible in accounting work. So in this chapter, these are the cash book, purchase return book, sales return book, sales journal proper, and first is cash book. What is cash book? Cash book is a book in which all the transactions relating to cash receipts and cash payments are recorded. It starts with cash and bank balance. at the beginning of the period. Generally it is made on the monthly basis. This is very popular book and it is maintained by organization, big or small, profit or non-profit making organization. So it is also called the books of original entry. So cash book is a subsidiary book as well as the books of original entry, because transactions are firstly recorded in the prima facie in cash book. First recorded in the cash book. Then when a cash book is maintained, transaction of cash are not recorded in the journal. Then no separate account for cash or bank is required in the journal. So cash book play a role, is cash book is a subsidiary book as well as account as well as ledger. So you can say that cash book is a journalized ledger. Then this is the pro forma of cash book. This is the pro forma of cash book. In first there are some parts. In first column there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There are 8 column in single column cash book. Single column cash book means only cash account is maintained in this cash book, in this book. Single column cash book record all cash transaction of business in a chronological order, means day to day order, day wise. It is a complete record of cash receipts and cash payment. When all receipts and payment are made in cash by a business organization only, the cash book contain only one amount column on each debit and credit side. The format is given date. In this column we are recording date of the transaction. Receipts, receipts means particular, you can say particular. Particular is for the, when we receive cash, then we are recording the to capital account, to sales account, all these things is recorded in the particular. LF means ledger folio. And voucher number is another column. This is recorded, this is when we are recording the transaction through vouchers, then voucher number also be mentioned in the cash book. Amount, date, particular, voucher number, ledger folio and amount. So format, this is the format of the single column cash book. So suppose that this is example, recording of entry in single column cash book and its balancing in illustrated by an example. This is Mr. Rupa Trader. Observe how they are recorded in single column cash book. First, cash in hand. Rupa has opening cash balance 30,000. Opening cash balance is recorded through to balance BD 30,000. To balance BD 30,000. Date 2017 November 1st. Rupa Trader has the opening balance of 30,000. So this is receipt side. When we receive cash, when cash will increasing, it should be debited in the cash book, or you can say cash account. So in debit side all the receipts are recorded, and in credit side all the payments is recorded. So balance BD 30,000. In second transaction, cash received from Gurmeet 12,000. If we are receiving cash from Gurmeet, it is recorded in the debit side of the cash book. To Gurmeet 12,000. Insurance paid, annual installment 6,000. It is a payment, it is an expense for the business. That's why cash is reducing. So it is recorded in the credit side, in the payment side of the cash book by insurance premium. Purchase furniture on November 13. Purchase furniture. It is when we purchase furniture, cash will reduce, and so if cash is reducing, then it should be credited in the purchase book. 13,800 by furniture account. Sold goods for cash 28,000. We are receiving cash when we are selling the goods on cash basis, then 28,000 is recorded in the receipt side of the cash book. Purchase goods from Mudit in cash. If we purchase some goods from Mudit, then cash is reducing. At that time 17,400 is recorded in the credit side. Purchase stationery 1,100, it is also expense for the business. Then buy stationery 1,100 is recorded in the credit side of cash book. Cash paid to the Rukmini in full settlement of account 12,500, then cash is reducing by Rukmini 12,500. Sold goods to Kamal for cash. Sold goods to Kamal for cash 18,200, then the two sales 18,200. We are receiving the cash by selling of the goods, that's why it is recorded in the debit side of the cash book. Payment monthly rent, paid monthly rent, it is expense for the business, then it is recorded in the payment side. Rent account debit, interval rent account debit to cash, and when we are recording the cash book, it is in the credit side of the cash book. By rent 2,500. Paid salary, it is also expense, it is also payment by salary. Deposited into bank, when we deposited the amount into bank, cash will reduce and bank will increase, then by bank account 8,000. Then when we are totaling all the debit side 88,200, and when we are totaling of the credit side 23,400 is less than the debit side. That's why this amount is written as by balance CD 23,400 on November 30. On December 1st, this will the opening balance 23,400. This is the simple example of the cash book, single column cash book. So student, hope you are understanding all the concepts. So thank you so much.